Drafting is one of the most fun and exciting ways to play any card game. Opening boosters and knowing you're limited to a single pick really makes you appreciate every card in the pack. Each week, me and Sam will open 4 packs of each core DM era set and add a single card from each pack to our collections. We will then build decks and play a best of 3 with the loser banning 1 card. The first player to reach 10 wins takes the trophy and is crowned DM champion. Join us as we return to the game's inception and draft the oldest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! In this series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Generation Draft.
Yeah, I think that's the game.
It's the weedy beats enough.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. If I had just drawn a monster, I think this game was over. Because if you've got... I mean, you could have dust, and maybe you don't have to pop it right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just drew Zombira, and that doesn't do anything in this situation.
So welcome back to episode 11 of Generation Draft DM Era. So last week we did manage to pick up a win against Sam using our zombie deck. Unfortunately, that does mean that Sam got 2 bans against us, and he did hit our Book of Moon and Book of Life, which does hurt the zombies, and Book of Moon is obviously just a really good generic card, which does kind of suck for us. But for now, we're opening 5 packs of our new side set, which is Dark Beginning 2. It's a really, really good side set. Unfortunately, because we won last week, we only get 5 of these, and Sam gets 10. We have to just hope that Sam gets some really bad pulls. So let's fire on in and see what we can pull. Alright, pack number 1. Kaiku is good, Exiled Force is good, Mechanical Chase is also kind of good. What do we actually take here? I actually think I might take the Kaiku. Kaiku is generically good. Do I need the Kaiku? Do I need Kaiku in a world where we keep banning all of the Resurrection cards? All the Chaos cards are gone. I don't think that I do. In which case, Mechanical Chaser is nice if we ever manage to get the 3 limit removal, but Exiled Force I think is generically the good card, so I think I'm going to take the Exiled Force. Alright, pack number 2. Well, there's another Kaiku. Bottomless is also here though. I think it's Bottomless Trap Hole here. I don't think I take the Kaiku. I think Kaiku is bait. I might be wrong, but I think Kaiku is bait. Alright, pack number 3. King Tiger Wank, Graceful Charity. I really want the King Tiger, but we can't pass up Graceful Charity. That is such a good pickup. Oh, this side set's really doing us wonders. Pack number 3. Horn of Heaven. We already have one, but I mean, the rest of this pack's a little bit weak. So I think it's got to be Horn of Heaven. Alright, final pack. Let's see if we can get anything good in the close. Looks like probably not. I guess we'll take Sasuke Samurai. And there we go. Graceful Charity is fantastic. Bottomless Trap Hole, we are happy to have a second copy of this. Same with Exiled Force. These last 2 cards are not the greatest. Sasuke Samurai is fine, but we already have it, and we already have Mr. Swordsman level 2. We already have Horn of Heaven, and we aren't really playing it at the moment, but maybe it will just live in the side deck forever. Either way, let's see about opening our main sets. Alright, time to open our main set cards. There's still quite a few bits we're looking for, like Beast Down stuff, Gravekeepers, Amazons, and just a bunch of really powerful staples. Let's see what we can get in pack number 1. Not the greatest pack. I think it's going to be Dragoness the Wicked Knight. Pack number 2. Fissure. We'll take a Fissure. I don't know if we'll use this. We might use this. This is still a decent removal card. Pack number 3. Another Fissure. I mean, that's a playset of Fissure now, I guess. So that's not bad. Alright, Metal Raiders, Witch, Sangan, and Mirror Force, I guess are the big cards we're looking for. There are still some commons we're looking for in here though as well. So let's see if we can get that. Magician of Faith. I keep forgetting this card even exists because we've just not been finding it. But Magician of Faith is really, really, really powerful. We are really thankful to find that finally. Pack number 3. Horn of Heaven. I think we literally already have a playset of Mask of Darkness, and the rest of these cards are all so bad. Horn of Heaven. Did we pull one in our side set? That might actually be a playset of Horn of Heaven now. That's very strange. Right, Magic Ruler. Still some really good cards we want from here. We're still looking for Cyber Jar. We're still looking for a lot of the Recruiters. We're looking for Snatch Steal, Delinquent Duo. There's still so many good cards in here. Let's see if we can find any of them. So I believe we already have a playset of Shining Angel. We do already have the playset of Shining Angel, so I guess it comes down to Rising Air Current or Molten Destruction. We have one Molten Destruction. No Rising Air Currents. I guess we'll take the Molten Destruction, because I guess that's closer to actually playing that. Alright, pack number 3. Another giant rat. I don't need you, giant rat. We will take Molten Destruction, though. That is our 3rd copy of Molten Destruction, so maybe we can do something with fire cards. Alright, Pharaoh Servant. Still looking for Jinzo, looking for limiter removal. Anything to get the machines going. Imperial Order is banned. Unfortunately, not the best pull for us here. Pack number 2. Huh. Gemini Elf. Do I want Gemini Elf? Maybe. It's the 3rd Solar Purity in Life. I think we're going to take the Gemini Elf. I would quite like the Solar Purity in Light, but again, without the field spell, that light beatdown's probably not going to work anyway, so we'll take the Gemini Elf for now. It's a common, it should come up again. Alright, Legacy of Darkness. Still looking for a lot of good warrior cards from here. Reinforcement of the Army and Marauding Captain are the ones that come to mind. Let's see what we can find. Secret Rare Injection Fairy Lily. I mean, we take that, right? If nothing else, that's very funny. Last pack of Legacy of Darkness. Anything good in the close? A second Yatta? Is there any world in which we play double Yatta Garasu? Almost certainly not. I'm still going to take it. We're taking Yatta Garasu. Next up, Ring of Destruction. Oh, that is so big. That is so big. Oh my god. Ironically, whenever we do get a really, really powerful card like Ring of Destruction, it is in the same pack as the other cards we still need. We still need Terraforming and we still need Gravkeeper's Spear Soldier. And Udori ain't bad either, but there's no way we can pass up Ring of Destruction. That card is so good. Pack number 3. Okay, Amazon Swordswoman. This isn't Ultra, so getting any more of this is going to be pretty rough. But we do kind of have an Amazonize thing going. We still haven't actually got any Paladins, which kind of sucks, because we would quite like to get all of them, but getting the Ultra is still probably worth it. Alright, last pack of Magician's Force. Anything good in the close? We'll take the Paladin. That's our first Paladin. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, pack number 4. DD Warrior Lady the second. We definitely take that. That is really good. 2 DD Warrior Ladies? Maybe we can do something really cool with that. We'll have to see. Pack number 3. Ooh, Dark Magician of Chaos. That's really cool. Maybe we can do something really cool with that, because it's sort of be pre-errata as well, so just really strong card. Alright, Flaming Eternity. I guess the main thing we're looking for here is more copies of Sacred Phoenix. Let's see if we can find them. Pack number 1. Oh, Ultimate Rare Gatling Dragon though. That's not bad. That's actually our second as well. Sure, we'll take that. Alright, last pack. Can we get anything big in the close? There's still some okay cards we want from this. Let's see if we can get any of them. It looks like not. Unfortunately, all of these cards are pretty bad, so we'll just take it across counter. And there we go. That is the opening. So these are the cards we pulled. We got some actually really, really strong cards this time. We got 2 more copies of Fissure, which brings us up to 3. We got our first copy of Magician of Faith, really, really good. We've now got another copy of Horn of Heaven. Don't know how useful this is going to be. We got some of our elemental field spells, which could be useful at some point. We pulled the Secret Rare Gemini Elf, which is just a 1900 beta. It's basically just Insect Knight, but sure, it's pretty cool. We then pulled the Secret Rare Injection Fairy Lily, which again can work really good in kind of the rat box thing that we got going. We got another Secret Rare in Yatta Garasu, which now gives us 2. We're not sure what we're going to do with this. Reasoning's decent. Ring of Destruction is unbelievably good. This card is fantastic. And we got the 3rd copy of Raigeki Break. We got our 3rd copy of My Body's a Shield. I don't even know if we'll use this. We got some more stuff to go towards the Amazon package, although that's still a little bit away from actually being realized, I think. We got another copy of DD Warrior Lady, which is so good. And a copy of Dark Magician of Chaos, which is bonkers in the pre-errata state. Obviously, the best way to use this would probably be with something like Monster Reborn, but since it's been banned, we can't do that, but we could use something like Reasoning or Monster Gate to get this thing out, and it could be really, really good like that. Mad Dog of Darkness is decent. It's a 1900 attacker. We did pull Archlord Zerato. We're probably never going to use this, but it's very funny. We did pull a Malice and Ectoplasma, which is, again, kind of funny. Then we got Gatling Dragon, which is our second, and we got a Ultimate Insect level 5, which we might actually be able to do something with at some point. So overall, I'd say this is actually really, really good. I think we got so many just good one-offs in Dark Magician of Chaos, in a second copy of DD Warrior Lady, and the Ring of Destruction, that makes up for maybe the rest of it being... I mean, let's say that. This is just a really good pack opening, I think. I think this is a really, really strong one, and I think Sam's going to have to have pulled very, very well to stand a chance against us this week. So let's fire into Deck Edit and see what we can come up with. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Fire Beatdown. So the star of the deck, Molten Destruction. We finally got a playset of this card. Increases the attack of all fire monsters by 500, decreases their defense by 400. This makes all of our fire monsters become big, beefy beaters. So specifically, we have 3 Great Angus, which becomes 2300 under our field spell, 3 Darkfire Soldier 1 and 2 Darkfire Soldier 2. These become 22 under the field spell. And then we have our big boss monsters being Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8 and Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, which are both fire monsters, which means they get a power boost also. So this will be a 35 and 2900 respectively. Horus can negate spells, and Sacred Phoenix, when it's destroyed by an effect, can come back and destroy all spell and trap cards. Really, really good. Horus level 6 is what we need to go into Horus level 8, and it's unaffected by spell cards, which means it will not get the boost from Molten Destruction, but it's still a 2300 that's immune from spells, which is pretty decent. We're on the Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke to out the Spirit Reaper, because that card has been a massive pain in our arse, and we don't really have a ton of ways to deal with it. 2 special summons in Spirit Flames, Break It Apart Back Row, 3 Horus. Under our field spell, this becomes 21. If it kills a monster by battle, we can go into Horus level 6, which means that's how we climb up to level 8. We're on Witch. We're not on Sangam because we don't have a ton of weaker monsters, but we do have a lot of monsters with low defense, so we can float into a ton of them. And then the 2 Hand of Nephthys, this gets us into our Sacred Phoenix. So spells and traps, Noble Extermination, spell trap removal, along with the Dust Tornado. We have the Lightning Vortex, Graceful Charity, freshly pulled, really good card. 3 copies of Smashing, 2 copies of Wave Motion. We put these in as kind of a mini burn engine to go along with our Magic Cylinder and newly pulled Ring of Destruction. That is because we can just use these cards to try and steal the game if Sam gets kind of low. Then we're on 2 copies of Bottomless, 3 copies of Saku, and then the aforementioned burn cards. So that is the main deck. It's pretty strong, I think. We can kind of beat down Sam quite a lot, and we do have a lot of tools to remove his monsters, and we do have this little burn engine as well. So for the side deck, we're a Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. If those Spirit Reapers are really causing problems, we can bring this in. If Sam's on any kind of stall shenanigans, we can bring in the Chirons, we can bring in Mystic Swordsman, we can bring in the D-Spells, Remove Traps, and the Reigeki Breaks. If Sam's still a lot of hand-ripping cards, we can bring in the Electric Snake. And we also have the 3 Fissures, again as another out to Spirit Reaper, but also what we can do is we can take out all of our Molten Destruction cards and basically replace them with Fissures if we want, or we could take out some of our burn cards like the Double Wave Motion and Magic Cylinder and bring in the Fissures just to try and throw Sam off if he wants to side in a ton of spell trap removal. So this is the deck. We're feeling reasonably confident. This deck looks a little bit unga bunga, and in a lot of ways it is, but I think it can do really, really well. Let's fire on in and see what Sam's got for us. So last week we had a pretty interesting game. I was on the full-blown zombie package, which you decided to rip apart by taking out my my Book of Life, and you were on kind of good stuff with a zombie engine kind of tucked in.
Yeah, I was just trying to play a very consistent deck that also had Wave Motion Cannon in it.
Yeah, goddamn Wave Motion Cannon. It's funny because Wave Motion Cannon is a card that I used to cheese wins out of as a kid. But now staring down the barrel of a Wave Motion Cannon is always a bit, oh, this is how it feels.
Yeah.
Because so obviously back in the day I could play like a control stall burn strategy with the Wave Motions, but also, especially at our locals, people would just splash 1 or 2 copies of Wave Motion just in the main. Because if your opponent just doesn't have an out, you can get an easy 3,000, 4,000, sometimes 8,000 damage in.
Absolutely.
So it's pretty bonkers. But we've already spoken about our pulls a little bit. I was telling you that I've got basically 2 cards, which I think are just completely bonkers. And if I win, I think they are, without a doubt, I don't think you'll even need to think about it. They'll just get banned. What
I'm
about
not
you?
looking forward to that. I got nothing. But I picked up some cards, right? And they're like commons or rares, so they'll help fill out some decks. So it's not like, oh, I got absolutely nothing. But like, you know,
no bombs.
I didn't get like a Mirror Force, which is what I'm expecting from you this week. So
yeah, you know, 2 Mirror Force could be what I pulled. You know, Mirror Force
I'm
Torrential.
expecting like something along that lines. And if it's a trap card as well, like I know I've got Jinzo, but your trap lineup has been fairly weaker than mine for quite a while.
I think that's safe to say.
So,
well, shall we hop straight in and then you can see what I've got?
Yeah.
What do I go with here?
Wonder if I can win RPS. I don't think I've won RPS in a very long time against you.
Good. This is a hand. Might be alright.
Well,
might be alright. Ooh. Oh!
Are you? Oh!
I think I have to discard this because this is the most dead card in my hand. I don't want to discard this because it shows what I'm on a little bit, but...
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a shame your crisp was cutting out a lot of your laugh there, which is a bit of a shame.
Oh, dear.
Alright, well, I don't expect this to go well, but let's go for it anyway. We'll summon out Horus level 4.
Okay.
We'll go battle phase, and we'll run into your Spirit Reaper.
You will.
And then we'll just get rid of your Spirit Reaper.
You will.
And we'll set... Do I need 2? Yeah, we'll set 2 back row. We'll pass on that.
Oh, okay. So this needs to destroy a monster by battle.
Mm-hmm.
So I will pass.
Okay. I will go straight to battle phase, and I will just try and get him for 16.
Yeah, we'll take that.
We'll pass on that.
Alright. This doesn't feel great.
So we're discarding... Okay.
Normal summon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh dear God. One day we'll play completely opposite decks, Matt.
I'm surprised you were on 4. I thought you didn't like 4.
I didn't, but I have for this week. I've been... Because this deck was a lot less... No, it wasn't inconsistent. It was on the day. So
Yeah.
I've left it in the tank to get a couple more cards.
Well, I'm going to fire off my Smashing Ground.
That's fine.
We'll set another back row and pass.
This is real Unga Bunga Yugioh right now.
For now, we'll throw down another back row.
Oh my God.
Just drop a Heavy Storm, Sam. Just drop a Heavy Storm. I like you on no monsters. That is a very funny draw. Unfortunately, it's not too good right now. But I think I have to pass.
Alright, well, we've got a back row at least.
Aha, but I have another back row.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Apparently we're not playing with many monsters this game.
the battle of the back rows. I haven't really seen what else you're on. I suppose you haven't seen what else I'm on. Just, I know there's a Horus in there and there's a Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper's basically generic.
You've got Sakus, but I've got to get through the Sakus eventually anyway.
At the 14.
Like, I can't just sit here and be like, he has Sakaretsu armor, I can't attack. It's like, what? I'm going to have to attack. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that all 3?
Witch of the Black Forest. Is that all 3? Yeah, it is all 3.
Yeah.
Battle
Okay.
phase. Attack. Well, if he's got a sack, I've got to get through. We'll pass on that.
Okay.
Okay. Get a sack. Ooh. Could he play around 2 sacks? He got the My Body.
Well, again, I've dealt with the Sakaretsus. Now I've just got to deal with the monsters. But you've probably got tons more back rows.
Alright, let's get you to use your bottomless, shall we? I'll tribute and summon out Horus.
Yeah, right, fair enough. Oh, yeah, fair.
So now, I think the card I want... Is it you? Yeah, it's going to be Breaker. We'll take Breaker.
Ooh.
We'll pass on that.
That's a draw. Alright.
Ooh.
We're gonna play risky and take some life point damage here. Oh my god!
Thank you for hitting that.
Oh,
Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, we're doing this first either way. We're going to summon out Breaker.
yeah.
We're going to go ahead and use his effect. Okay, Econ is perfectly fine.
I just need to make sure I choose the right effect here.
Now I'll activate my new card thanks to my side set. Graceful Charity.
Okay.
I have to think about this.
This card is annoying, but at the same time, I'm not... it's such a good card for unbricking yourself, though.
Yeah, obviously we don't have many effects. I want us to have a load of stuff in the graveyard, so maybe it's not as useful.
Yeah.
I've got a tricky decision here. How greedy can I get with this? I don't think I can afford to be as greedy as I'd like to be. So, sending those.
Phoenix. Okay.
Set 2 back row and pass.
We're just on, like, fire beats. Oh. Okay.
Well, let's get rid of that, shall we?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got a bottomless, you're gonna need to use it now.
This feels kind of bad, but at the same time I want you off of monsters.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair, especially... Yeah, especially if you've got another monster to back it up.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have lethal, but Great Angus is my beater of choice today.
Oh, jeez. We really struggled to find monsters this game. Okay.
Oh, well, I think you actually found a decent chunk. It's just most of the time you summon them, I just had an easy out.
Well, I drew 2 Horus level 4, 2 Spreeper, a UFO turtle, Dragon level 3 and the Mirage Dragon. I definitely still drew more spell traps.
Yeah, well, I mean, I opened as well, like, the 3 Smashings, 2 Sakus, Bottomless. Like, I had, like, really good one-for-one answers to so much stuff you could do.
Yeah.
Alright, fire into game 2. Okay. We'll set 2 and summon out Darkfire Soldier number 1 and pass on that.
Normal summon.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just immediately bottomless this because I think you're gonna try and do creature swap shenanigans.
Alright then.
Alright, we'll summon out Horus.
Yeah.
Drop Molten Destruction. Set another back row. Go to battle.
Jesus.
Get in for 43. And we'll pass on that.
Oh.
I'm on fire this game. Oh. Ooh, the army of back row, possibly a Spirit Reaper or a Pyramid Turtle. We'll go to battle. I guess we try for it with the Horus.
Okay, we will. Yeah, I think it's just better to do this.
Okay, okay, that's cute. Main phase 2, we will set a back row and pass. It's only a 2 for 2. It was okay tempo swing, but... Element Dragon, eh? Prem's annoying.
I mean, if you got Saku, you're using it on Master. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I've got Sacco, I'm using it on what, Sam?
Interesting. Okay.
This was objectively the best decision.
Fair, fair. Oh, yeah. You took 100 less damage this way.
Yep. This is mildly annoying. Alright, let's summon out Darkfire Soldier. Oh great, he's on the stool shit. Okay, well we're going to attack. It's your level up. What the fuck? Alright, we'll get rid of that.
Ah, sake.
I was hoping we wouldn't be resorting to the floodgates, even the weird floodgates.
Look, alright, this deck needed something to help it out.
Alright, well let's summon out Darkfire. Go battle. We will attack. We're going to declare spell because we have the 50-50. Okay, so he has a spell and a trap.
Yeah, I'm fine to let you keep doing a 50-50 for now.
Well, I don't even think it's worth doing the 50-50 at the moment. Pass on that. Ah, this is like... Oh, this might as well be bloody gravity binds. This is such a pain in the ass, Floodgate. I feel like no matter what I do, it's always wrong to attack. It's like get lucky, and it's the correct thing to attack. Anything else is just wait until you draw an out. So this might as well just read I can't attack.
I've had a deal of a Traveler and Fairy box, and every week I'm like, just doesn't feel good to use them. But I'm like, this deck needed a little bit more support, so we went for it.
Yeah. Just gonna create gummy, frustrating game states where I have to sit here and pass for 7 turns until I draw the out. Okay, let's go for this.
Alright, well this one's really gonna piss you off.
Oh god. Why?
Summon dragons!
I don't care. Stop playing floodgates, bro. Ah, this is everything wrong with the card game. I don't...
The worst part is I've got these 2 cards and I'm sat here going, what am I doing with this?
Well, maybe if you had good cards in your deck other than this stool crap.
Good cards. I just...
You could literally replace these with removal cards and be able to play the game right now.
I also have removal.
Yes, but you could have more removal. I assume I would have just won the game already if you didn't have these floodgates. Based on the way you've been playing.
Yeah, it took me like 4 turns to get this smash, to get this set card. Oh boy. We'll set this. Flip summon this.
Okay.
We're gonna run in. And main 2. So don't want to start drawing these. See, my issue. Now,
Okay.
if you've got a smash, you've got a smash. But we can't play out of fear. We need to start making moves.
Well, I guess we'll drop the Vortex. Get rid of it.
Okay.
I guess we'll go battle phase. Attack into it. It is a trap card. There's no reason to not attack here.
Just in case this does go through.
Trap card. Okay, so we have another spell. Main 2, we will summon out again. Oh, got the
Really
bottomless. I'll take that.
Not what I want a bottomless, but we need something.
That means you have a... No, I know what's in your hand. Just hoping to top deck into Horus.
What? I just need a monster mat right now.
Okay. So we'll banish a fire, summon out the Spirit Flames.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to normal summon out Darkfire Soldier. He will attack. Oh, no targets left.
I very much do.
Oh, you don't have anything you can summon under Rivalry of Warlords?
I very much do. It's called Mass Dragon.
Master Dragon's a wind, isn't it?
This
Am I
is
wrong?
type, not attribute.
No, I mean, UFO Turtle can't summon it. It summons fires. Oh, no, Master Dragon is a fire.
Yeah. That's an interesting interaction.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll attack with Darkfire Soldier. Yeah, baby, we'll just keep hitting that trap. Get him a Spirit Flames. Ooh. And we'll pass on that.
I really wouldn't have set the UFO turtle there if I knew that it wouldn't let me special Mass Dragon. But I don't know why I couldn't.
I can have a look quick if you want.
Oh no, I think I know what happened. When you attacked it, you didn't destroy it by battle, it got destroyed by Rivalry of Warlords, right?
Oh, right, it flips up and then Rivalry goes. Okay,
yeah,
that's...
yeah, of course, of course.
Well, I guess we're going to special summon this back. So I need 2 attacks to go through. 26 means that technically... Yeah, the only thing I can do is just hope. So we will attack with Spirit Flames. Oh,
How many times are you going to hit this dust tornado?
every time, baby.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh,
wow,
well.
this deck still is bricking me. That's so...
Yeah, the funny thing
So-
is, as well, is that I also bricked in both games, just I don't think as quite as hard as you. Like, in both
So
games, I
run-
had Sacred Phoenix and Nephthys in the hand.
Yeah, I'm on 23 monsters, and I just don't feel like I got more monsters than I did spell traps both games.
Hmm.
And it's really frustrating, because this is supposed to be quite like a get a big guy out and go for it deck.
Hmm. Which is kind of what my deck is as well. Obviously, mine's fire beatdown, right? But we have the Nephthys and the Horus as like our... These are also the bosses of the deck that we can summon out and start beating up.
Well, so I sided in the Dust Tornadoes, because game 1 you just played so many spell traps. And then I felt like they did bugger all that game.
Yeah, I didn't
Like game
have
2.
many traps this game, so... Unfortunately, you didn't actually get to see like the other part of this deck, which is a bit of a shame. I suppose it's only a little like splash of something else, but... Did you want to play game 3, or...?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, let's see...
That's a really good hand for that last game, and this is a really bad hand.
Alright, well I'm going to summon out Great Angus. I'm going to set a whopping 3 back row and pass.
Jesus.
Well, logically, you still have Delinquent Duo and a bunch of other hand rip cards, and you don't have Heavy Storm anymore.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I'm always just going to be like, I'm just going to set everything. Right, we'll summon out Horus. Go battle, swing with Horus. Is it
That's
the
not-
Reaper?
That's not the card I wanted you to play.
I don't think we hit Master Dragon here. We'll go straight to end. Trigger Horus. Come out! Black Flame Dragon level 6! We'll pass.
Okay.
Well, we've already passed.
We're gonna MST this one.
Blind MST on a Saku. Oh, hits remove trap.
Yeah, see, those got sided in because they also got sided in last game. I didn't draw any. Just because you played so much back row that I was like, okay, he's got a big back row lineup now. It's like, no, that was just that one game.
Alright, let's attack over this.
Yeah, let's... get this guy.
Okay, we'll attack over him then. Get his effect used. And now I level up!
Oh, Jesus.
I actually pulled 8 before I pulled 6. And unfortunately I drew it for turn this turn as well, so that's just a -1, which kind of sucks. Ooh, that's pretty good. Attack less equal to the monster's... Okay, so you discard yours to get rid of mine. That's still really good for you.
Yeah, I was just there, just like, well, if that's a bottomless or a trap hole, I'm in trouble. I really don't want to run into Sakuretsu's, but I've hit one.
Sakuretsu armor!
If it is, it is.
You still have card advantage over me at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's more likely for me in my head that you just set the smashing ground.
Yeah.
If you set remove trap, you would have set anything.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
I dealt with...
Let's get rid of the Spreeper. Pass.
So yeah, it did not matter. Okay.
Turns out removal good. Alright, we'll get battle here. We will have a little swingy wingy.
I wish it would have let me do this when you went to the battle phase, but we'll flip this up now. Oh,
Yeah.
I can do it now.
Yeah. Well, I've already attacked, so there's no reason to not do anything here. You could have bricked on monsters. You also could have level ups in hand. Let's go spells. Okay, so he has the vortex. We'll set a back row and pass.
Could you stop drawing back row?
No.
I don't have a level 8 to go and get because I had to send it.
Yeah, but a 23 that ignores spell cards is still annoying. And also I can't attack over it very easily. Set pass.
I think until I get another monster, I'm gonna play super safe, which is probably not a good idea. But you keep setting more back row. So
If I only draw back row, I can only play back row.
Like maybe you've got Regeki Break, but I feel like you probably don't.
Ah, I see what I've done here. That was a crucial mistake. Oh well. Or will be revealed in time.
That's fine. Get him out of here.
That's fine. Get rid of the brick.
Instead of monster.
Okay, so we're using the errated version of Ring Destruction is the problem.
Oh, I see. You couldn't do it on either player's turn.
Yeah, and also I can't use it to kill you. Normal summon horse.
Oh, you've only gone through one. Alright, this feels bad, but...
Oh, he is on the cave dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pass on this. That's a little bit annoying.
Okay, you didn't have the Saku, but I still stand by just sitting there.
Well, I do have a smashing ground, which was useless against Taurus.
I thought you might, but I stand by my decision there.
Yeah.
If you drew a monster and I didn't, like this situation.
Behold, Hand of Nephthys. Go get him, champ.
Ah!
It's a trap.
For fuck's sake.
Pass.
Don't understand.
Let's get battle phase. I will attack.
I will attempt to return it to your hand.
Yeah, it's fine. Because that's a trap. Main phase 2. I'll activate wave motion cannon.
Oh, Jesus.
The first turn of the clock. But is there a clock at all? Raigeki break. Normal summon.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh, that was a interesting series of games. Fucking Ordeal of the Traveler is like the fucking villain of the series at the moment.
Yeah, but it's like, even there, it didn't actually... Like, from your perspective, I understand how annoying it is. But from my perspective, it's like, oh, he's got a 50-50 or a 33. Trap, trap, trap. Oh, you got it wrong. Trap, trap, trap.
Yeah, but for every trap I got, it also could have not been. And then I'm like, card back to my hand, card back to my hand, card back to my hand.
Yeah, no, I understand. But in the game, you hit it more than not.
Yeah, I still don't have to like this card, though.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's going to be the last run out the levels get, because I just can't make that deck work.
4 levels.
Maybe there's something fundamentally I'm doing wrong. I added in the level ups because all the other weeks I kept bricking on like level 3s and stuff.
Yeah.
So the logic was like, yes, it's 1 card more, but it gets to my guy quicker. And then they just became the bricks, and I never drew the level 3s. So
yeah, it's a trick. I don't like the card level up.
No, never do I. But maybe I should have just run 1.
Yeah.
2. But...
I don't know if I'd run any, to be honest, but I think it's a little bit subjective.
Oh yeah, I've attempted the deck without it and constantly bricked on small guys.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I think that the level cards in general are like okay, right? But I think Armed Dragon is, I think, clearly weaker than Horus, because Horus has this like level 3 has a little bit too low attack, but being immune to all spells is really, really strong. Level 8 is fantastic, so it can just basically cut off half your opponent's deck. Obviously, both really weak to traps, which is why I usually play them with something like Jinzo. Armed Dragon is cool because it's a 2400, which is decent for a 1 tribute monster, or if you can cheat it out, even better. And its removal effect is okay, but basically it turns all the cards in your hand into like kind of bad smashing ground. And like only if they have a lot of attack. So like it's not awful, but at the same time it's not like super tournament worthy, I guess is the it's not super competitive.
Well, the whole reason I ran this deck was because I remember one of the big nationals I went to as a kid, around the time that these cards came out, was won by Mash Dragon level 3 into level 5 strategy.
Wait, nationals?
Yeah, but
so the UK world champion or the UK champion was playing level cards. I don't remember those.
So this deck came out of nowhere. Like no one was playing these cards because everyone was like, these level cards are utter trash. And it was literally just the Mash Dragon, Armed Dragon level 3, Armed Dragon level 5 package.
Yeah.
But obviously that was what was taken note of as like the deck, even though it wasn't. You know, the rest of the deck was just standard meta cards.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe that's what I should have tried rather than just forcing it. But
I was gonna say the deck that saw local success, our locals, was the Horus plus Royal Decree lockdown strategy, and that was obviously almost sort of cheesing wins by just being like, you have all your monster effects. But I suppose it was a weird one that it even managed to do okay, because this was right when Chaos was a big thing, and Chaos can out everything with just monsters. So this is what we're working with. So the logic was that we pulled the Ring of Destruction. So I was like, well, we can just use kind of a soft burn, right? Because we got the Magic Cylinder, the Ring of Destruction, then we threw in the Wave Motion Cannons. And then we were like, we got all the fire cards. We pulled our playset of Mortal Destruction this week. I think I actually pulled 2 this week. But I was like, okay, well, we'll throw those in. And then I went through and just looked at my fire cards. It was like Horus and Sacred Phoenix are both fire. I was like, cool, this works. I had Thestalos in here at one point. But then I was like, do I want to brick on the 5 tribute monsters?
Yeah.
And I went, no, that'll probably just be boring if I do that. Obviously, we got the Graceful Charity, which I believe was a rare from Dark Rev. The Ring of Destruction was the secret from Pharaonic Guardian. Yeah, I think the deck was pretty solid. Obviously, the main strategy was try and get Mortal Destruction down, and then basically just try and beat down / use Horus as a 21 to beat over stuff.
Yeah. So I look at this, and I'm like, what were the problem cards for me? And it was just 3 Smash, 3 Sakuretsu. I just always had them.
That's the thing of them being common, right?
I mean, I wasn't playing Smash this week, but
yeah, I think that's the problem with playing a more combo-oriented deck is you need the pieces, right? So you had the level ups. You've got like the what's the card called?
Burst Breath.
Yeah, Burst Breath, the Dragon Bead.
That card did work, apart from when I was really low on cards. But
I mean, yeah, Burst Breath I think got you a 2 for 2 at one point when you were on the edge of losing, and then got you a 2 for 1 when you were also on the verge of losing.
I didn't know you only had one level 6. Otherwise, I wouldn't have Burst Breath. But I had no way of knowing.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, I would love to get another level 6, but it hasn't been in the cards thus far.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you were saying, you're going to be banning Rod. So the question becomes, what is the other ban going to be? Because Graceful Charity, to me, is the obvious pick. It is such a powerful spell. It doesn't, like, plus you, but it filters.
But it unbricks you. Yeah.
But
Gets
obviously,
you to what you need.
I think anything else you hit here is basically hitting yourself, unless you want to hit Phoenix. But Phoenix bricked me all 3 games. I drew into it all 3 games and sent it to the graveyard like all 3 games.
This is the thing with Phoenix, like with Apprentice Magician gone, Phoenix is like so nerfed.
Yes.
You know?
It's so much less consistent.
Yeah, I think I just have to hit Graceful and Rod.
Okay. And Graceful Charity, obviously, you know, really powerful spell. It was one of the trinity of GOAT, being Delinquent Duo, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity. Obviously, we've already Gentleman's out of Pot of Greed. Graceful Charity is now gone. Obviously, this was the first attempt we had at it, which means only Delinquent Duo remains, which I think is the most frustrating of the 3. I have to see if we can get rid of that at some point.
You don't.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so that means the score is now, what, 8-3?
Yeah, some very poor performances on my behalf.
Only 2 wins left before I take the show. So you got something cooking for next week. You're going to wait until you open your pools and see what you get.
I hope I get some decent cards. But I think... I think I'm just going to have to... I like combo decks, is the issue. I like when my deck does something to do something to end on a strong board. But I think I'm just going to have to put that aside and just try and take some solid wins.
Yeah, makes sense. Did you get, like, nothing from your side set, by the way? Dark Rep. Did you get, like, anything? Like, you don't have to tell me what it is.
I got absolutely nothing.
It's completely just a load of crap.
Yeah.
I think I got this Graceful. I don't remember what else I got. I think I got, like, some cards that might be used in a deck, maybe if I get some really good pulls later on to make that deck a thing. But I think Graceful was basically, like, the big one that I got out of that set. But yeah, GG, buddy.
GG.